it's Carson. We're back on the chicken house build. Still working with as much free as we can get, and not much done more on the structure. We did get our trench dug, and as you can see right here, we have one run, part of the run concreted. Even with our fill, it took 8 bags to make that part of a run. So we're probably looking in about 50 bags or so of concrete to keep the varmints out of our chicken house. And like I said, right here across the back will be our nest box you can access from the outside. I know you guys have seen that in other chicken house builds. We put our roof to overhang our nest box, and that seems to be a pretty good deal right now. We'll see. We'll have to duck to get in the nest box, but it'll keep the rain off of it. And we're hoping our run and chicken house will house around 20 chickens, give or take a little bit. We already have the 2 ducks, like I said. They're getting a little bigger, and pushing to get this bottom done, where we can get it all wired off to get those ducks out here. We've got them in the garage right now. They're growing fast, just about big enough to put outside. We will be able to put a little box out here for them to shelter in, otherwise running the whole run until we get our chickens and the house all finished up. And other than that, we had enough rubble to go in the bottom of our concrete trench all the way around, between whole bricks, broken bricks, mortar from the bricks, everything involved. We had enough to go in and under our concrete. If we hadn't had our fill in this run right here, we might have been another 3 bags in there for 11 total in an 8-foot run. So it did save us some, and like I said, we got those free off of Facebook Marketplace. You guys can scrounge up bricks, broken bricks. That was a torn down chimney in a house when they remodeled. They just wanted them out of the yard. We didn't even get all their bricks. We just got some of them, but it was enough for a pickup load. And we will continue with our concrete some other day. You guys get in a project like this, we priced out a whole pallet, and we'll have to take a trailer and load up a pallet of Quikrete, but you can save some money. It's around $130 to $150 for a pallet of Quikrete. That saves about $1.25 a bag when you buy the bulk pallet. They don't give you any better deal for buying more than 42 bags, but that's the break point around here in Oklahoma, is 42 bags, and then you get the price break. So measure out your run. You can figure your square footage, your cubic footage, and know how many bags in it you're going to be. It tells you on the bag how much volume that makes. If you want to measure stuff out and figure pretty close, maybe add 10% and see how close you are. Then you'll know on your next project. We have this concrete project that was left over from our pathway project. We're still working on a pathway out through the yard. Formed panels with different shaped bricks or different shaped rock forms, about 2 inches thick on our walkway, and we will get that taken care of when we have time. Like I said, this is a 3rd video, around 3 weeks along. Took a little time with our manual trencher, but got it all done. Got our post set down at the far end, which we didn't have last time. You guys will notice that we did get these posts set. This one and this one. I'm debating whether to set in between the runs, but we do have lumber long enough to go post to post, so that's no big deal. We may just want some backup on it. We will see that option when we get there. We're going pushing out to the far side of our concrete with our outer board to get our chicken wire in there. We'll have scraps on the inside or fall off pieces run on the inside to sandwich our chicken wire in there for extra safety. We'll staple it in, put that board on there, screw the boards together, and have a good bottom where no varmints can get in there. We'll do the same thing on our top side all the way around, have it secure, and we'll run our chicken wire across the top, tying it together, because we do have hawks and owls around here that will get your chickens. Small dogs or whatever you have running around your yard, they don't care. We have a couple of hawks that sit within distance to see our yard around here, and that's part of what we're facing on predators. We also have coyotes around, random dogs every once in a while, but mainly the coyotes are the ones that are going to give us problems. We do have foxes around. We don't see them that much. Other than that, you just got to watch for snake-eating egg-eating snakes. And no weasels in this area, so we don't have to worry about them. Those are a bad deal. And you guys up in the north, I know you have weasel problems, and they can get through about anything. So we don't quite have that problem around here. But we're making a pretty good headway on this, and we will start trying to dry in our structure here pretty quick. Lumber prices have gone up. Like I said, we're working from as much free stuff as we can get. I'll have some plywood material from my dad, and we'll see what we can scrounge up. May hit up Habitat for Humanity and see if we can find any building materials there. Occasionally you run across some plywood fall off there that might be useful for what you're doing. Still weighing the options for an automatic feeder and an automatic waterer. You can get the nipples to put in a 5-gallon bucket to make an automatic waterer without the expense of buying one in the hole of a waterer, and that is a pretty good price. So if you have access to free 5-gallon buckets like I do, you just buy the nipples, drill the holes, hang your bucket, and then you have automatic water for the cost of the nipples to put in your bucket. And so that's not too bad a deal. And then probably going to option out a PVC feeder that limits your waste, and we'll install both of them under the floor in our chicken house, because that's going to be the shaded area and good access for the chickens to get in and out of there and be out in the run and still have access to everything. Now, our little brooder pen over there, we're going to have to, our pullet pen, we're going to have to maybe do something different there. I know you can throw feed out on the ground. I've seen that done, especially on birds you're growing to eat. That is a viable option, but you still have to have a water source for them. And so with a ready source of buckets, at least I might just be a nipple or two in it to gear up another 5-gallon bucket to have another water source for the pullets. And down the road, we're either going to option for a drill mounted plucker, or I've seen some really nice automatic pluckers, but those things are high. They're probably going to come down in price when the demand eclipses the supply, so we'll see what happens there. And I'm going to get off of here, see if I can get this video uploaded. It took about 5 hours to upload the video last time. It's a pain in the ass, but you guys like, share, and subscribe. Drive this YouTube video up. That will get us, maybe we can opt for a better internet connection out here someday, but right now that's not going to happen. So thank you guys, and I know this is the first time you've seen me. My friend Joe, I'll grab the phone.
Oh, great.
Joe was helping out today just for a few minutes, helping with my concrete, and we'll get back at it some other day.